Why is the internet getting faster and faster? There are a number of different reasons for that. First, we keep building infrastructure, primarily cables, to transmit more and more data. But also, we began years ago to build different kinds of cables. So instead of building an internet backbone using copper cables, as we did in the past, we now primarily use fiber optic cables. And third, we're progressing the ways we use those cables for data transmission. That last point is specifically true for fiber optic cables. In the mid-2000s, Gerald Butters at Bell Labs predicted that the amount of data that we can transmit through a single fiber optic cable doubles approximately every 9 months. And because of its inventor, we call this the Butters law now. And that's much, much faster than the growth predicted by Moore's law for transistor density and therefore our ability to calculate faster. And this has less to do with the actual cables, but more with what we do on both ends of the cable. Fundamentally, we're sending data through fiber optic cables in a digitized way, so encoded as ones and zeros. And we encode ones and zeros as lights on and off in a set time interval. So if we find a way of switching lights on and off faster, or use more different wavelengths in a single fiber at the same time, we can transmit a lot more data in the same period of time. For instance, recently a team of researchers from the Netherlands, the USA and China achieved a whopping 255 terabits per second data transmission over a single strain of optical fiber. If this doesn't mean anything to you, think 10,000 high-definition movies you'd be able to download in a single second. And that's only a single strain of optical fiber. The fiber optic cables we use as internet backbones can contain easily up to 1,000 strains of optical fiber in a single cable. So we have an insane theoretical data transmission capability with the current fiber optic network in place just by continuing to improve the way we use it. Now it's fantastic that we can improve speeds, but technological progress has also another effect. And that is that every time we double the speed using the existing fiber optic network, we do in fact half the price of transmitting a single bit of information. Think about what this means when you sign up with an internet service provider for 24 months. It's a really good deal for them, but perhaps not so much for you. But be that as it may, Butters' law is important to understand the trajectory of data transmission costs and speeds because we put more and more solutions into the cloud. And long term, this seems to make a lot of sense as we're not only increasing the speed of data transmission over fiber optic cables, but we're deploying more and more of them, and hopefully at one stage also to the home.